Well, for the first time in years, the ANC seems to be battling to finalise its candidate lists to represent the party in various legislatures. Now, political analyst Mnguni says the party is not being secretive about the list, but is struggling to decide on who needs to feature.
I suppose the ANC is not necessarily being secretive. They are just struggling to finalize their list ahead of the deadline, which is at 5 p.m. Today, as reports have been trickling in that, the National Executive Committee has decided to defer the responsibility to deal with some of the, more contested names of people, particularly those who featured in the Zondo Commission report, looking into matters around state capture. Of course, some of those people's people who are named in the report are part of the top 7. So it would be interesting whether or not a person like, Minister Gwede Mantashe, who's the chairperson of the ANC, would have needed to recuse himself. It's not clear who the Integrity Commission might have flagged. Possible that the Deputy President himself is flagged. And Tammy, this would be nothing new. You'll remember ahead of the 2019 election when the then Deputy President of the ANC, David Mabuza, was flagged. In fact, he even refused to be sworn in as a member of parliament until he was done with a process with the Integrity Commission, and therefore he was subsequently sworn in as Deputy President of the country much later. So I think the ANC is at a stage where it is really attempting to respond to society, to signal to society that they are really grappling and tackling the issue of, comrades who are allegedly, corrupt or have committed some wrongdoing or have had a lapse of judgment that puts the name of the organization into disrepute with the voters. And I think that process is just taking significantly long, but people keep reassuring that come 5 p.m. today, the ANC would have made its decisions and submitted its candidates.